so who came to your workshop, they were struggling so much. And then after they came to the weekend workshop, they were a totally different couple. We want what they have.
Yes. How has Imago changed you individually? And then I want to hear from Melva. How has Imago changed Melva? What has Imago meant to you as a person, and how has it changed your life?
It's helped me to look into my own past and the ways in which I was living my life and not achieving the goals and objectives and the kind of happiness and fulfillment that I was looking for. And so it has changed my life in that particular way. I also spent, in terms of our relationship, in the early days, I spent a lot of time telling Melva about all the things that she was doing wrong and how right I was.
Notice I'm laughing more when he says how right he was.
And so after a while, it was clear to me that wasn't working. So with Imago, I've learned how to better share my thoughts, my ideas, and also to listen to hers. Us sharing our thoughts and our ideas together, we make better decisions. We've had happier lives. I'm more in love with this woman than I've ever been before. And just keep on loving her more and more.
And how about for you, Melva? How has Imago changed you personally?
Yeah, so I learned more about myself, who I am, and why I show up the way that I do. And I was able to see that within a non-judgmental, non-critical lens, to be able to see how vulnerable I can be. So I was able to peel away the layers beneath the surface of any way that I became defensive in any situation. And I was also able to honor. I got to the place that I could honor. We have two different rhythms. You know, I move like this. Jesse is more thoughtful and what have you. And so when he would say, I need to think about that, and then he would never come back, that would push my button, right? So we went through this process together, and what I discovered is that he needs time to think about stuff before he can talk about it. And so after we started this process, and he said to me, all right, okay, I heard what you said. I need to think before I respond. I thought, oh, here we go again. Then, and I was in the kitchen, so I was doing dishes or something like that. So I looked in the living room, and he was sitting down thinking. And I thought, oh my God, he really is thinking. And then he came back. So I said, oh my God. So I'm not pressuring him to respond faster than he's ready to respond. He needs time to think. My energy of moving like this and his energy of being more thoughtful, really helped me because I move pretty fast. But see, he can see that I'm on the cliff, and he can say, wait a minute, hold up. You know, there's a cliff right there. And so I can hear that now from a place of he's trying to protect me rather than he's trying to slow me down.
Yes, like hearing how Imago is special for both of you. And why Imago is special for me is before the three of us learned Imago, it was so easy to blame, shame, and criticize and point the finger at somebody else. But what Imago helped me realize is through my own reactivity, I realized how I contributed to the tangled power struggle. Whereas before, it was so easy to blame the other person, right?
Yes.
But in realizing how we contribute to the problem, it doesn't shift the blame to us, but it shifts the compassion.
Absolutely.
To not only ourselves, but to our partner and the relationship. And through the compassion and the vulnerability and the awareness, we then are able to reconnect. So
yes.
I love both of you, and Melva, Jesse, and I invite you to join us.
Argue less, love more.
Yes, sirree.
Oh,
and we love you too, Janette.
Oh.